What's it up, baby? Y'all know it is the big boss hog, boss dog, K Po, through the dough, here to talk this boxing. What's next for Caleb Plant? As those of you who don't know, Caleb Plant lost Saturday by unanimous decision today, Benavidez. We just want to talk about what are his next options. Now Caleb took a lot of punishment in that fight against Dave Benavidez. It definitely shaved some years off, And, I know Caleb is 30 years old, but definitely shaved some years off. So, should he hurry up and get back in the ring? The fighter in me say, yeah. That the analyst media side say, no, take as much time off as you need, recover, get your mind right, get your body right, and then come back, maybe in the fall, something like that. You know what I mean? Because it's spring right now. Come back in the fall, or maybe next year, top of the year next year, or in the winter. But Caleb got to heal first. The next question is Caleb still a top 168 pounder? I say yes. I still think Caleb is a very skillful fighter. I still think he's very good. He's lost to the best of the best in his division. He hasn't lost to anybody that's a trash fighter or anything like that. He's losing to the best in his division. He lost to Canelo. He lost to Dave Benavidez. So those two losses, he right there. He became champion and his goals become undisputed. He fell short, and then he was back on his journey. Knocked out Andre Dirrell, and then got in there with Dave Benavidez, and had some good rounds, was winning rounds early, but then gassed out, and Dave Benavidez cut it up, and and he saw Caleb, kind of gassing out. He started going to the body, which made Caleb more tired, which made Caleb start holding, things like that. So I just think that Caleb gotta go back to the drawing board. This next chapter, this third time, he gotta, like I said, get his cardio up, and then also he has to not move so much. I think Caleb gonna have to develop, an all-around style to where he could walk guys down. Because guys pretty much know what he gonna do. He gonna use lateral movement. He's not running. He's using lateral movement. But the thing is, he does it a lot throughout the whole fight, right? And he's gonna have to fight in spurts. You know what I mean? And walk guys down and get his respect. But with Dave Benavidez, he wasn't able to hurt Dave Benavidez, and that's why Dave Benavidez, once he felt like Caleb couldn't hurt him, he was willing to take certain punches to get his punches. So, like I said, man, I just think Caleb got to deal with the cardio thing and add more as far as the offensive side, maybe a walk down style. You know what I mean? High guard, look to counter, parry punches and things like that, slip, things like that. In my opinion, but Caleb showed a lot of heart, and he showed a lot of heart. This is an epitome of a fighter right here. This is a prime example of, the fight game. How you up, and then you down. Then you back up, then you back down. Like, it happens. You know what I mean? Like I said, I still think Caleb is a top 168 pounder. I don't know who he fights from here. You know what I'm saying? All depends on if Canelo fights Dave Benavidez. If Canelo doesn't fight Dave Benavidez and vacates those belts, then Caleb back in the running. You know what I'm saying? And maybe there's a second Dave Benavidez fight later down the line. You know what I mean? Because I do think Caleb can become a champion at 168 pounds again. It just all depends on what Canelo is doing. I think Canelo will fight Dave Benavidez because I feel like Canelo's a powerful man. You know what I'm saying? And once, he get them boys to start calling him out like that and calling him and challenging his, his manhood, his cojones and all that, he gonna want to answer. One thing I know about Hispanics, they very prideful, you know. They're very prideful beings. They pride themselves on being a man and having cojones, you know. And when you challenge a Hispanic, it's like, oh, I'm gonna show you. So, you know, I live in Texas, man. It's a whole bunch of Hispanics, man. I work with a whole bunch of Hispanics too. So, you know, that's why you hear me speaking a little Spanish sometimes. You see, you know what I'm saying? Como te llama? So, ¿qué pasó, eh? You know? So, that's, you know, that's why y'all hear me speaking a little Spanish sometimes. But all I'm saying is at the end of the day, man, like, Caleb he still got a bright future, man. I just think he gotta address that cardio thing. I don't know if it's the coach. I don't know if it's just him, because sometimes it could just be you as a fighter, how you breathing. You know, it could have just been Dave Benavidez. It just could have been David. Caleb may have been in best shape, but David was, you know, he just wear you down. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's what Errol do. Errol be getting in there with dudes and he just wear you down. Volume puncher. He hitting you hard, and then it's a lot of punches coming at you consistently. So, you know, that could be the case. You know what I mean? Could have just been David just wearing him down, you know? So, like I said, man, Caleb's still a top fighter. I can see him being a champion one day. I don't see him going to 175. I feel like 175, you know, Caleb is not a light heavyweight, you know. He's a true 168 pounder. I feel like up there, you know, it's some dudes up there, man. It's some punchers up there, you know. He may be able to get, you know, one or two of them, but, you know, when you start getting the B-Vol and Better Biev and all that, that's a different, you know, that's different, you know what I mean? So I don't think that's gonna happen, man. I think Caleb gonna stay at 168, and I think that, you know, it all depends on what Canelo doing. If Canelo drops out of belts, Caleb can get a belt again. You know what I mean? You know, like I said, it just depends on him and what he got going on. So, but y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Like, comment, and subscribe. We don't run for no smoke. Boss gone.